Indeed, well, 4 more to play this afternoon. 4 more, of course, is what he needs. And we're going to share these frames in the company of 2 world champions in an All-Ireland duo, Ken Doherty and Dennis Taylor.
Thank you, Hazel. And that was a fascinating piece with Dr. Steve Peters there. But as you've seen Ali coming out there, he had a little snack, so maybe he's got a bit of fuel on board and he's here for the fight in this little mini session, which he's got to win. Well, 3-1 would be very nice, but can he get to the table? He has kept his focus throughout the 17 days. In the past, we've seen Ronnie come here to the Crucible, and for a week he's been in terrific form and in great mood. And then all of a sudden it would change in the second week. It hasn't happened this year, and that's why he's produced the form that he has.
Yes, Dennis, and how determined he's looked, particularly the first 4 frames. Very focused and playing with real purpose. Looked like both players got a little bit tired towards the end of the session last night. But Sullivan really looked very determined from the first ball he putted this afternoon. Not a good safety. Covered on this red down to the bottom right hand corner pocket, so trying to drop on these couple of reds on the top cushion. Doesn't want to go by them, and that's exactly what he's done.
It's usually the case when you are struggling that you don't get the run of the ball. As you see, that white just touched the red, but I don't think he's left a great deal. The black looks to be tied up, so there's no value in potting that red along the cushion. Funny, at the start of this match we had a handshake here. Just watch Ali as he eyes Ronnie up. Have a look at those eyes. He keeps staring at him. Ronnie's turned away and he's still staring at him. That was an interesting one.
It was, wasn't it? And if you look at Ronnie O'Sullivan, a little bit of a wry smile there as well. There was a definite moment when they both stared at each other. Now, has he knocked the black on as well as knocking this red over the bottom left hand corner pocket? I think the black, if he gets high enough on the black, I think the black does pot, and there you see, that's exactly where he'd love to put the cue ball. He may be able to knock the other red out as well, Dennis, if he manages to get on the black from this red.
So difficult to judge a screw shot like that, almost the full length of the table, and he just got into it a bit too much. And a little thin snick will take him around the angles, somewhere behind the yellow near the cushion. Well, in fact, he can swerve to get to the yellow with the same result.
Ronnie O'Sullivan won.
But Ali's just got to hang in here. You know, Ronnie's, well, he's given Ali a couple of chances. I suppose 2 of the frames Ali could have won. So he's got to hang in there. You know, his opponent still needs 4 more frames, and it can turn around, but he would have to start playing at the top of his form. So give it your best shot, Ali.
shake of the head from Ali Carter. Ronnie a little bit lucky covering this red. He's knocked over this bottom hand corner pocket. The target was in behind the yellow, but didn't expect to knock the red this close to the pocket. And once again, he's in a bit of a predicament here. Even if he does manage to get back the balk, that red is always going to be there. So just got to be very careful. Safety shot.
That's what he's looking at. Okay, just showing you that there's very little available to get back down the table. I suppose he could come off the right side cushion to make contact with the red near the pocket, but even then he would leave a possible pot on. Well, that was about the best he could do, but he's left a possible red to the middle pocket, and if he drops this in, he could finish on the yellow. And that's exactly what he's done. So one good positional shot here, and he has the angle on the yellow to get back up to the reds. Okay, the pink and black are tied up somewhat at the moment. In fact, he might even be able to pot the yellow and possibly play a cannon on the pink and red. Just depends how he feels. Because if he plays for a single red, he's once again checking to see if that black would go from the left side of the table into the right corner. So we find out after this shot. Took his eye off the pot.
Ronnie O'Sullivan won.
Yeah, shouts of "Come on, Ali." The fact that he was digging down on that cue ball just made the pot just a little bit more difficult. A couple of reds he can go at here.
One.
And that's not the best shot he's ever played. He wanted to be the other side of that blue, just to come back down towards these reds.
Yeah, he's got the red over the pocket, so it's not imperative that he tries to force this around the angles. He could take that red and get himself onto the yellow. Could play a nice little stun shot here and get round the back of the yellow.
6.
Well, he played that with a lot of side and decided to go up for the blue. The natural angle would have taken him into the yellow. I thought he might have stunned around the back of the yellow, but this will free the pink if he gets this right. He's let the white slip away. It's the only problem: if you catch that half ball, the white will always go towards one of the corner pockets.
12.
Yeah, and that stemmed from that opening red, didn't it? Then it's not getting up high on that blue. It's imperative. Just, you know, when you're this far behind, you want to try and make the next pot as easy as possible.
Ali Carter 12.
He's been struggling since he started this session. I mean, he's been struggling with the position, even in those first 4 frames. Then, as he was like short on a few balls, he wasn't getting through the cue ball like he was in the first couple of days. I suppose it is down to how well Ronnie O'Sullivan has been playing, putting them under pressure. There's another excellent safety shot from Ronnie O'Sullivan. I must say, he's been so impressive, as well as his century breaks and break building. His safety has been spot on. 89% safety success, 88% from Ali Carter.
He's pushed her right over the pocket, and the cannon on the blue has left a path possibly through for that red. Well, that's a little bit tight. I don't think he can get to the potting angle of that red. Not without a little trace of side to get it around the yellow. Ronnie feels as if he can pot it, but the camera angle we showed you, it's very tight indeed.
I tell you, this would be some shot, Dennis. The 4-ball plant, red onto yellow, onto red over the corner pocket.
Well, he might just cut this one in, and well, he's put the pink in.
Oh, Ali Carter 6.
And he's played such a good safety shot. He's caused his own problem here.
I think he's left a free ball as well.
Just going to check.
She's just going to check.
No.
Well, Ali says it doesn't matter, so...
Although, well, okay, cue ball is tight on the ball cushion and he's got a difficult safety shot, but I mean, if he has a free ball and he goes to the green in the middle, he's not going to be leaving anything, you know.
I'm just wondering if he's left a possible pot. If Ronnie can get past the blue and hit the cushion, he might just knock that red in that's near the pocket. You can see the other one, but the red's blocking the pocket. I think he can pass the blue and pot this. I really do. I'm surprised Ali didn't look at this. Well, he's just playing to land on it. I'm surprised that Ronnie didn't try and pot that.
Well, he's having a look at this red. It's almost dead straight up into the yellow pocket as we look. A lot of pressure on this shot. Oh, well played. Great shot. Well done. Excellent pot.
Still very difficult for Ali here, but at least he's got the pink on its spot.
7.